Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic start to your Monday and to your week. So let's go ahead and share my screen. So what we'll be working on this week, and we're in week number 4, a few things. We have a midterm. We'll be talking about in season. So starting with module 7, this is week 4. We're talking about being in season. So designing effective practice environments. A big part of any team success is a coach that's able to do those things. Again, if you're not coaching, you can utilize this as far as in the workplace, making a plan for taking tests. You can do these sorts of things in almost any, I'd say performance, meaning how you perform at work, how you perform in the classroom, like those sorts of things you can do in any of those situations. Okay, so we're going to be talking about shaping, focusing, enhancing play. You have another project due, that's training, practice, and coaching observation. So if I click on that, we'll take you through what is going to be needed on this. This won't be due until July 25th. So you're gonna watch this video, and then you're going to go ahead and click on this. So I'll do that next. You're going to watch a team in training or practice. And if you can't watch one live, you can always find one on YouTube, or hopefully you could go out and see a team practice. I know Mount SAC teams are all practicing starting actually today. So you probably watch one of those teams. If not, if you don't have the chance to, you can try watching one on YouTube or TV or any streaming service that you have. So you're just going to make sure that you mention team observed, how you did it, describe what you observed in the practice or the training, what was the plan, take a look and see, is there a plan? Does it look like there's a plan? Hopefully you can see some feedback that's used and how the feedback and corrections can make a difference. How is the flow of practice? Too long, too short, too much downtime where maybe the athletes were kind of messing around a little bit? Were the athletes given any chance to have input? And so you'll be looking at those things. All right, so let's go ahead and look back in the modules here. Give it a minute here. Catch back up to where we are. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's the training, practice, coaching, observation, and that again is not due until July 25th. There's going to be discussion on recommended number of practices and the length of practices based on your athlete's age. And then that one's complete. Then we're going to week 8, still in season. This one is talking about how you prepare for competition, how you prepare for the game day, test day, job interview, anything like that. Okay, so there's chapter 8 reading, and then the PowerPoint to go with it. There's a checklist, that's a pre-competition checklist that you can go through there, and you can also use a checklist for maybe a job interview, workplace situation, testing and classes. And then discussion on prepper readiness. So you'll watch a video and then have the discussion from there. And then the final module is module 9 in week 4. Okay, this is how to coach effectively on game day, or how to I guess take test or interview well, or any of those things, how to perform. Game day coaching, and then we have, that's a discussion on that. We don't have any assignments because you also have your midterm, that's chapters 1 through 9, okay? And that's due on the 18th. All right, so as always, if you have any questions or anything like that, please feel free to use the Remind app or to email me. And then we also have our class office hour on Wednesdays from 2 to 3. Of course, it's optional, but if you'd like to ask a question in person, that's the place to do it, okay? And that Zoom link is located in your announcements from the very first week. Okay, I hope you have a fantastic day and a wonderful rest of your week, and we will see you soon. Take care.